So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Go right here.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Regular. 56. Look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Real quick.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
You at X.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
We changed it.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Here's Bell to return. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Hey, tight. What's that?
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go for it with the blitz. Gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Go. 180. Hey, Ozzie. Hey, middle. 180.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
180.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Change it. Go right here.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson looking to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore, and it'll be third down.
So at this point in the game, like offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. It's going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A game of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Yo. Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Report. Sit up.
Second down. Jackson. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, oh, a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead. But when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
13, 1-8. Hey, report. You at X. Sit up.
On third down, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Check out!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5.
Hey, middle. Yeah. Turn on. What are Report. 13. What is shot? Turn on.
Here's Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
5 yards to go.
Now Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
They'll look to throw. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pass.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Second down, they need 7. In motion comes Andrews. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Third down, they need 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's the rookie first-rounder Maxwell Hairston. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 to their own 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from